Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona's stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Back to pass, it's Sanders. The quick out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people off.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Arizona runs out the punt team. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Buffs! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats are on the move. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Hold and fire complete. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. The Buffaloes get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. The pirouette on the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Firing to the right, complete. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The give. Nice move to keep moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Number 10 with the grab and the score.
Drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. One in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. On third down, going up top. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that. Release the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see what they've got on second down. To throw, it's Fafita. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money.
So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
The give to the lone running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on third down for this offense. On the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misfire, now on second down. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Phyllis, few programs ooze history quite like Tennessee and Alabama, and we've got an early clue on who might be firing up the victory cigars today. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the whistle, it's 1st and 5 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Going up top. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He's got his man. They get him down after he makes the catch. Now on 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He finds his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This offense has a second down play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burnett. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Conley. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and goal for the offense. Trying to pound it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Oh, the fake, and he wants to throw. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An 84-yard drive there, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Hayden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on 1st down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. They're trying to get to it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Burnett. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got his man, and he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Horn. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Runs through a tackle. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
On to attempt the try. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Give to the back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. A 3rd and long coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Arizona runs out the punt team. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Can anyone catch him? He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll do it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a touchdown, Buffaloes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away.
38, Arizona, 31.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. Still running at the 40. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. 1st down here for the offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give to the tailback. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Red pass hits complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Buffaloes are on the move. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nice move to keep running. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Sanders. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. On the move at the 30. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. He leaves it with his back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses that just boom in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.